Got a cool invention? Call in now for the Buzz Business Pitch Tank with our investor, Brandon T. Adams. 818-2899.
Yeah, here we go. Brandon T. Adams up on the radio. Good morning, Brandon. Where are we today? Where are we?
Good morning from Leesburg, Virginia.
Nice. Wait, is that where the famous whiskey joints are?
That one last night, and I had a really good old-fashioned, so yes, maybe it is.
I love it.
So classy of you, old-fashioned.
They even smoked it. They did a smoking and everything.
yeah.
If you're an old-fashioned snob, you know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. That's cool. That's awesome. Well, we're here today with two new entrepreneurs in Rochester. We have Molly and Jen from a new bakery called Go Frost Yourself.
How about that, by the way? Let's just take a moment just to appreciate the name of the business. Go Frost Yourself, okay?
Hi, guys.
Good job on that, by the way, Molly and Jen.
Everybody in every job at some point wants to say that to somebody, I think.
Exactly.
Every day.
So if you're new to the Buzz Business Pitch Tank, because we normally don't do it at this time, to catch you up, this is the time, and we invite you on, so just reach out to me if you want to come on too. But it's your time to pitch your invention, your business idea, or seek advice, and you got 60 seconds to do it. Brandon T. Adams is an investor, an active investor, and he's an entrepreneur. He's a business advisor. So this is what he does, but he does high-level businesses, very established, well-established businesses that he helps them grow. So why not?
And he's got the best headshot in the nation. If you've ever seen it, please take a look at it.
I do, don't I?
Yes. Straight out of Abercrombie.
Scott, are you hitting on me again?
Yeah,
This is the second time.
He always does. Okay, so Molly and Jen, before we get to your 60-second pitch, tell us a little bit about yourself and the business Go Frost Yourself.
So it basically started 2 years ago with me in my crappy apartments with busted ovens, trying to convince my family that I knew what I was doing.
Nice.
And then as I started posting on Facebook and Instagram the things I was making, more people started asking me if I could do a cake for them. And I'm like, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So I just love baking, and it was something that we had been running other bakeries for other people. And if I was going to do this, I would want to do it with Jen. She's like a workhorse of a business partner.
Awesome.
She is like ride or die.
Nice.
And we decided to just do it for ourselves.
It's awesome. Now tell us
That's amazing.
what kind of advice you're looking for, or what are you looking for from Brandon? How can we
Yeah,
help?
your 60-second pitch.
Ready? Go.
So we're brand new. We're trying to get our name out there to everybody. We can do as much as we can on like Facebook and Instagram to get like a few target audiences. But we're trying to figure out how to really like reach out and market ourselves so that more than just people that are found on there can find us and come in to see us.
Let me ask them. So you guys have an actual location that you have your bakery at?
Yep.
Okay.
It's right in Greece. It's on Ridgeway, right where Bella Pasta is in that plaza.
In the plaza there. Okay.
Now, just a
Yep.
side
but
note, Brandon, I don't know if this will be a part of your advice, but this is a location that the two businesses before Go Frost Yourself moved in were bakeries themselves.
Yep.
So this is
Oh,
like
wow.
the
So
it's like
third
a-
bakery
it's
that's
like a
been in
turn-
this.
So you have,
Turnkey,
that was leads in my question I was going to ask is, like, how many regular customers do you have on, like, let's say a weekly basis that come in? Do you know that number?
This is our second week. So our first week
Okay.
we did probably like 700 cupcakes. I can give you like itemized amounts, but not like customer base yet.
Yep.
What's your top seller right now? I mean, it's 2 weeks open, but what's the thing that's been the hottest item that's selling?
Cupcakes and custom cakes. We are also getting new ovens, so we're going to be able to do our French macarons and pastries and things like that. So.
Okay, so first off, I love Go Frost Yourself because there's so many marketing lines you can do that. There's like fun taglines you can make it entertaining. You remember it. I already said it like 4 times today on that. So that's one thing. But to think on marketing, I'm going to just shoot out some ideas, and then we can, any kind of question you have. First off, figure your hero product. Everybody has a hero product. What's your top seller? What's something you can really have as a flagship that brings people in, which if they get into the store, then you could sell them other things. One thing I always look at is how can you sell people that already buy from you more products or services? Because it's easy. They're already enrolled into what you're doing. They already believe in what you're doing. So that's one thing. Have your core product. Maybe there's some special thing you do, something with the tagline, Go Frost Yourself. The next thing, starting out, girls, it's going to be really hard. But that's what you signed up for. And the good news is you're working for yourselves and not somebody else. You can really focus on your own endeavor here. So it's bootstrapping, it's marketing. Yes, social media. I'd be creating video content. I would show videos of like cupcakes as you're doing them, different cakes you're doing. I would show behind the scenes making it, post it on your Facebook, in your Instagram. Instagram would be really good for this, by the way, doing reels and your stories. And then you could post on like LinkedIn and Twitter and YouTube. But I think Instagram and Facebook would be really good for the specific thing that you're promoting. And then also what I would do is beyond doing regular video content is maybe once a week, you have some special thing that you do. Maybe it's a special item. Maybe it's some entertaining thing. Maybe you have music in there. I don't know. Something that brings people in where they're having fun. It's entertaining. It gets their attention. And record that too, because when you record this stuff and you start posting on social media, people see it and they're like, I want to go to this location. I want to check it out. And then one other thing before I just keep blurting out a million things here is I would look at other businesses in the area who could be partners and supporters of yours that you could go to and say, hey, like we're just starting out. Here's a flyer. If you know anybody, could you please just mention our way and send them our way? People want to help new business people, especially young entrepreneurs like yourselves. I love helping young entrepreneurs. And so go to them, say what you're doing. We just started out, show a face to it, and they're going to tell other people to go there. And that's how you can slowly grow the amount of people that come to your bakery.
You got to bring your leftover
all
cupcakes.
Those ideas.
You got to bring your leftover cupcakes. Pass them out to people, right?
Yeah. Wait, you're right, Scott. Yeah. Take them cupcakes and just give them for free.
We did, actually.
And good job. And say, hey, we're starting out. Here's a flyer. You know anybody, if you could direct them our way, we appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. We've actually had some great community outreach from a bunch of other bakeries in the area. A lot of people just welcoming us to the neighborhood. And our Instagram alone has gotten over like 600 followers since we started.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow. And that was just last week. Nice.
Yep. We've had a ton of support from other businesses, various industries in general, but just a lot of community support so far.
Yeah. I think your Instagram is your gold mine, and just keep doing that. And then one other idea that came to me, because it's funny, in the last year I probably talked with like 5 different companies that were bakeries or cookie businesses. One thing that's worked very well is when they have a limited item that comes out, maybe once a month or once a week, that you only create so many, you create scarcity, and you focus on that, and people come in and they'll sell that out, but you're also getting them for other stuff. So do some kind of limited thing that you do every week and highlight it. Maybe it's new every week. This week we're doing the St. Patrick's Day special. We're doing whatever it is, kind of cookie. We're doing the Go Frost Yourself BTA stuff. That was random. That came out wrong, man. Go Frost Yourself BTA style.
Molly, Jen, I got a question for you. You said you guys used to both work at other bakeries?
Mm-hmm.
Is there...
Yeah, we met actually in Rochester, and then we worked out in a bakery in Albion together for about a year.
So, Brandon, this is a question. Is there something they can take from their previous experience? You know how, like, when you raise as a kid, you're like, well, I'm not gonna. My parents said I'm not gonna be like them. Does that correlate to former businesses? You're in the same field. Like, is there something that was going on at these other places that you know that you should not do? And does that help you move a little faster being an entrepreneur?
Well, these girls they're smiling. They're probably already thinking like, there's definitely things that we wouldn't do. I mean, that's why people go out and do their own business, because they're working somewhere and they see this is not how I'd want to do it. I think I can do it better. And so looking at your past experiences and take what you liked from it and what you didn't like from it, don't do that. But what you liked, use that. But the biggest advice I can give you, because when you transition from an employee to a business owner, the biggest mistake that new-time entrepreneurs, business owners make is they underestimate what it takes. Whatever you think it takes to achieve your goal in that business, you're going to take 10 times that. I'm telling you right now. But also, be smart with your money. Be smart with your money. And, I mean, starting out, you may not be able to pay yourself right away, or make sure you're not trying to pay yourself a lot. invest it back in the business. Because if you invest it back in the business in the long run, it's going to pay you more. The biggest mistake new-time entrepreneurs make is they don't know how to manage their money, their expenses, what's going in, what's going out, and then that ultimately cripples them. So that's my best advice going into your early endeavors of business.
Excellent. What do you say?
Jen stops all spending.
I remind her on the constant.
Yeah, really? So you got a good yin and yang kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Great. Well, congratulations ahead of time. Go Frost Yourself. Find them on Facebook and Instagram and give these girls some business.
Now, Brandon, what are we gonna leave them? A challenge. Brandon always leaves homework.
I got a challenge.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So here's my challenge. My challenge for you is I want you to, this is going to be a big one. For the next, let's say 10 days, I want you to post a video on Instagram every single day highlighting something at the bakery, doing a post around something at the bakery. And then the other thing I want you to do, I'm going to give you 2 more. The other thing I want you to do is I want you to go reach out or go in to at least 10 businesses, give them some cupcakes, and give them a flyer saying, hey, we started a new location. And then the final thing I want you to do is I want you to create an idea for a new product or name that's limited that you have out within the next 10 days.
Perfect.
The Buzz Business Pitch Tank Brownie.
Ooh.
Work us in there somehow.
You're going to be the sampler?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll be the sampler.
Yeah,
fly in.
absolutely.
Like,
Guys-
when do you open?
All right, guys, once again, give everybody your location, and then we'll wrap it up.
2544 Ridgeway Ave in the Plaza with Bella Pasta in Greece.
All right, very good. Thanks a lot.
Perfect.
Brandon, thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Yourself.
All right, go
All
frost
right,
yourself.
we'll check back in next week, and if anybody else wants to come on the air with us for the Buzz Business Pitch Tank, just let me know. Rochester or Sandy at RochesterBuzz.com.
All right, it's 98.9 to Buzz. Pizzano and Sandy, thanks for listening.